Hey guys, this is Matt at Fastmetrics. Going to show you how to use the metric phone web interface to set up a couple of out-of-office answering rules that may be helpful to you. We'll set up one for working from home and one to ring your cell phone when you're out of the office. So the first thing we're going to do is set up two time frames. So let's click on time frames, click add time frame. We want these rules to apply all the time so that we can toggle them from our default rule, which will probably ring our desk phone, to our cell phone or our home rule. So let's go ahead and create a rule for our house and leave it as always. Click save. And then let's create one for our mobile phones. Label that mobile, leave it as always, and click save. So now we want to add some answering rules to apply these time frames to. So we'll click answering rules. We're going to click add rule. Select our home time frame, and then we want to click simultaneous ring, and we're going to enter a 11-digit phone number here, so your phone number leading with a 1. We don't want any punctuation in here, no parentheses, no dashes or anything like that. We just want your numbers. And if you wanted to, you could add multiple numbers to this list by clicking this green plus icon. You can also get rid of them by pressing the red X. So now we have a rule that's going to apply all the time, and it's going to simultaneously ring this number. So one thing to note here is that we're not going to forward it always to that number, and the reason why we're not going to do that is for voicemail. So if we forward a call to this number, if this is your home number and you have an answering machine set up or something like that, it's going to eventually reach your answering machine. So with a simultaneous ring, instead of having that happen, is it'll ring this number the same amount of time as it would normally ring your desk phone. And then once that time's out, if you can see in the background here, we have it set to 25 seconds, it'll go to your work voicemail or your extension voicemail instead of your home voicemail. And so that's why we're going to use simultaneous ring. So just click save. So now we have our home rule, and just going to do that again for our mobile rule. Select mobile. Again, simultaneous ring. You can uncheck this. This just means that it's not going to ring your desk phone, so it'll keep it quiet in the office for you. Again, put the 11-digit phone number in there with no punctuation, and click save. So now we have three rules here. As you can see, our default rule is going to ring extension 100, which is our phone on my desk here. And we have these two rules which we can apply at any time we want to. So if I'm working from home, what I'll do is, you see the default rule is active. I can go ahead and slide this up there, or slide the default rule below the home rule and click save. And now any call that comes into my extension is going to hit this home rule and go to this number. And so the way that these are processed is from the top to the bottom. So when a call comes in, it's going to check this first rule on the very top, say, hey, this applies all the time, and then execute this action. So if we're going to go back in the office the next morning, we're going to want to flip this back up to default or drag this below default, click save. Now it's going to ring our desk phone again. Same thing for our mobile number here. If we wanted to be out of the office, we can just drag the mobile up there, click save, and now it's going to ring our cell phone. You can also change those on the front page here. Any answering rules that would apply to the current date and time will be available to you in this drop down. So the default rule, if we select it, is going to ring our phone right here. Our mobile rule is going to ring this number, or our home rule will ring this number. So that's just a quicker way than having to drag it. And that's all there is to it.